Hey guys, so this is Bailey and my Q&A video. I'm Jess, Lady Keely on Tumblr, and she is my Lady Swan. So yeah, let's get to this stuff.
Question numero uno. Keely Dies
Spoiler alert.
asked, what made you decide to make a Tumblr?
Bailey had one, and I was like, oh, that's cool, and I made one and then didn't touch it for like 2 years.
I was stalking someone on Formspring, and they had one, and I'd never heard of it, so I decided to check it out. So it started with me just being on their page, every now and again just looking at it, and then I decided to make one myself. And yeah.
So you made a Tumblr because you were stalking someone?
Mm-hmm. Aragorn Strider asked, what got you interested in The Lord of the Rings? Nothing got me interested. I just found it, fell in love, and decided to give my life to it. Kind of like Jesus.
So Lord of the Rings is Jesus?
No, Jesus is Jesus. Lord of the Rings is kind of like Jesus.
Yeah, no, I saw the movies when they were out, and I like fell in love with them, and then I read the books, and yeah. This is how we introvert asked, how did you and Bailey meet?
Well, we had a mutual friend. We still have that mutual friend named Christopher.
Yes.
And they were neighbors. And he said, let's go to Jesse's house. And I was like, okay. I don't like strangers, so it was a little weird for me.
People.
And so we went to her house, and she was chilling in her room, and she was playing Sims, and I freaked out because I don't know, me being the recluse that I am, I'd never seen anyone else who played Sims but me. So I started talking to her, and then we started bonding over Harry Potter Puppet Pals, I think. I feel like we were singing a song.
Oh, and American McGee's Alice.
Alice.
Yeah.
That's a great
game.
Didn't we name? There's a level where there's children kind of walking around, really creepy children, and we decided to name them. And there was one called Target Practice, one called Jesus, and one called Favorite.
Yeah. Anyways, yes, there's that.
Friendship.
What was your first fandom?
Barney. If you watch my home videos, I was the biggest Barney stan you would ever meet. But I think my very first thing that I really got into would have to be Lost. Definitely Lost. Love Lost. Stuck with it. Many people dropped out, but I stuck with it.
I dropped out.
Charlie died. Spoiler alert.
Mine was Harry Potter. Like, it ate my soul, and yep. It was bad. Okay, Ellen Harvell asked, characters you were most in love with as a kid?
Barney.
I loved the Lemony Snickets. And I
never got into those.
I really liked those a lot.
Not until I was older. Disney was a big thing. Anastasia and Dimitri from the not so historically accurate Anastasia movie.
Such a good movie.
You know.
I was in love with Dimitri.
I think Anastasia and Dimitri. I loved Bartok too. I still love Bartok. Them. That movie. Those characters. Even though they were, well, one of them was real.
Wayward On by Carrie Sun. That's not confusing at all. What song makes you think of your OTP?
You answer that one.
I can't think of any.
I have a playlist for my OTP.
I know you do. This is your question. This is not my question.
I have an iTunes playlist called Songs That Remind Me of Killian and Emma. And it's 20 strong right now.
She really does, and she listens to it
a lot.
All the time.
Salvation by Gabrielle Aplin. I've never actually said her name out loud, so I don't know. If that's right.
Oops.
Let's see. Queen Supernatural asked, what are your favorite things about each other?
My favorite thing about Bailey is that... But I have so many, I don't know where to start. Okay, well, she hates people, but she loves me, and that makes me feel really special.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like really smart, and she's really into the things she likes, and she's she'll like kick the ass of anyone who's mean to me. It's true, even if that's like me. It's so true. You'll kick my ass if I'm mean to me.
It's true. My favorite thing about Jessie is she's a very loyal person. Can't say we've ever been in a fight. I like that. Like, we've never had drama between us because we always work it out right then and there. She buys me things.
I do.
I don't know, we kind of just get each other. Like, as she stated, I'm very passionate about the things that I like. And she kind of just accepts that about me, and no one else really does. Except for you, Tom. Your people. Because you get it. But still. Yeah. Cat sweaters! Hi! I love you. Said, yay video. And then she asked, favorite moment out of the Lord of the Rings movies and favorite moment of the Hobbit movies. And then she said, I love you.
I love you more.
I made a promise, Mr. Frodo. A promise. Don't you leave him, Samwise Gamgee. And I don't mean to. I don't mean to.
Just a tear in my eye. What about the Hobbit?
Spoiler alert. I really liked in the new movie the whole Smaug scene with Bilbo and Smaug and the riddles and just the whole scene where it's just them two together. It's great. It's beautiful. Jessie feels differently, but still.
No, I don't feel differently. I just felt like there's only so many times that you can escape a dragon breathing fire at you. And there was lots of times. But I liked that scene too. It was very pretty. My favorite Lord of the Rings moment, that's like freaking impossible and I hate this question. Yeah, I'm gonna have to say that my favorite moment in Lord of the Rings, well, I'd have to do one for like each movie, but I'll just pick one, is probably in Return of the King. Just the end of Return of the King.
Because, which one?
Yeah, there's like 4 endings. No.
There's like 7.
Yeah. No, like, when Aragorn gets crowned, I really love that.
That's nice.
And, yeah. But I like so many, I don't know, I'm just picking one. And then for The Hobbit and Desolation of Smaug. Smaug. I don't know how you're supposed to say it.
I say Smaug, you say Smaug, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, whatever. My favorite part in that was, I thought Bear looked really, really cool. Like, he was really awesome. I'm gonna go with that.
Okay. That's a good one. Okay. Sam Claffine. Sam Claffine asked, if you could revive one being from any show, who would it be and why?
I really don't want Andrea. I didn't want Andrea to die from The Walking Dead. I know most people don't like Andrea, but I didn't want her to die at all. And I think she would have added a lot to the seasons if she would still be there and stuff. So I'm gonna say Andrea.
Nick Cutter. I would make Nick Cutter not die. I liked him. He's from Primeval. If you guys don't know what Primeval is, then you haven't lived life. Fandoms have ruined me.
Same.
Said, I can't think of a good question, so do you like pie?
Yeah.
No. I don't. Who, in your mind, are the most underrated and overrated actors? Underrated? Jeff Goldblum. Seriously, I'm in love with him. So, He's just so great, and he needs to be in more things, and people don't appreciate the Goldblum enough. I love him.
She really does.
I love him.
She does.
I'll watch anything with him in it. And overrated? Channing Tatum. I think he's really overrated. A lot. Like, she thinks he's pretty. He doesn't do anything for me. I mean,
I liked him in Step Up and She's the Man.
I loved him in She's a Man, but I've never, like, all his other movies, like, people drool over him. And he's not that great of an actor, and it's just, I'm probably gonna anger some really big Channing Tatum fans, but I think he is a little overrated. Just a little.
Okay, like, I feel like what I want to say is going to get hate, so I want to say it.
Just say it.
I feel like, okay, I like Benedict Cumberbatch. So dumb.
I don't want to be in this video anymore.
No, I like Benedict Cumberbatch, and I love his voice, and I thought he did really good in, like, The Hobbit, and I liked him in Sherlock and stuff. I just, like, people, I just meant, like, a little overrated as far as, like, popularity goes. Like, wow. It's kind of crazy.
I think he says well about it too sometimes.
Yeah, like, he's even, like,
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't hate him. I really don't. I just, wow.
Overrated.
And then underrated, I don't know.
You could just go Goldblum too.
I do love me some Goldblum.
Not as much as me.
No.
Jeff, if you're watching this, I love you.
She does. She really does.
Okay, this kind of goes along with a previous question. Dr. Crushers says, if you could go back and stop one character death from happening, who would you save?
Like, any character death?
It just says character death. Mine is, spoiler alert, Kardec from the Gemma Doyle trilogy. No one's death has affected me as much as his death did.
Nor was any death ever as pointless. Just
honestly, if I could stop his death from happening and just have him and Gemma live a happily ever after and not become the Tree of All Souls, and she would save Fred Weasley. Okay, I'm gonna butcher this one. You're okay.
George would be so happy.
Legitimate Sterlingite, I think I said that right, said, what's the weirdest item you own, preferably from a fandom of yours?
Spock monkey?
Yeah, she got a Spock monkey. Mine, it's not fandom related unless you count this as a fandom, but I have a collection of Jack the Ripper books. It's about 12 strong.
Is that a fandom?
I don't know. I really hope not. Because I'm not exactly a fan of his, but
Bailey's in the Jack the Ripper fandom. No.
I don't eviscerate hookers. I swear. It's good. Falling Novak. Hi, I know you. If you could have a crossover between two shows, like actually making an episode together, which two would it be? Clara's fan. Yeah. She recently made a gift set of Clara from Doctor Who and Killian Jones from my show, Once Upon a Time. And it was something I didn't realize I wanted until now.
Good job,
so
Christina.
Thank you.
I think Walking Dead and Teen Wolf would be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like that.
Okay.
I'd like every show to have Derek Hale in it, thank you.
Wouldn't complain.
No, I would not.
If you could become a part of any TV show, which would it be, and what would your character's personality be like? I would be exactly like me. Exactly. And I would just be in the Once Upon a Time universe, so I could freak out on everyone. Like, I would be the one character... Like, you know how in musicals there's always that one character that realizes everyone's singing and they don't sing? I would be that one character that just fangirls over all her favorite stories being real.
I like it. I think you're...
And then I would tackle Killian Jones.
I think you're a necessary addition to that show. I would be in Walking Dead. And I'd probably be dead.
Probably. Oh. Well, sorry. Anonymous said, I dare one of you to speak in an accent the entire video.
Oh.
Well,
Well, you're gonna start now.
do I have to? Can we just continue reading the video? I'll do the next question in an accent just to appease Anonymous.
Whoops.
Sorry. Okay. Starfleet Strong asked, which doctor would you want to travel with, and where would you go? Where would you like to go? Yeah. Where would you want to go? All time and space. You don't know where you'd want to go?
Back to the 1800s.
That'd be cool.
And yeah, I'd meet Jane Austen.
That'd be really cool. I'd want to give Emily and Charlotte Bronte a hug. Just 'cause. I'd give John Keats a hug too. Oh my gosh! I would give John Keats so many hugs.
So many. Be like, do you know? Do you even know? You don't know. You're not gonna know. You need to know.
Just want you to know. I would totally pull a Doctor, like, you know how in Doctor Who,
Van
when
Gogh.
he goes and visits Van Gogh, I would totally do that with John Keats, just to let him know, like, you don't die in vain. You don't. Nope. Who's your favorite villain? I say we go with Disney villain with this one. Who's your favorite Disney villain?
Hades.
Yeah, Hades is great. Favorite. I think the villain I'm most scared of is Gaston. Because he was just douchebag. Didn't really have to be, and he was just really, really, like, it was almost frightening how empowered he felt.
Yeah.
And, like, he's the only villain in the Disney franchise that could actually be a real person. Like, there are people out there like that, so that is frightening. But I'd have to go with Hades for, like, just favorite overall villain. Because he's freaking great.
Yeah.
Seriously. Leviathan Shave 221B. Oh, Leviathans have 221B.
Leviathan Shave.
Shut up. If you were in a movie, what song would you like to be playing when you go into battle? The Jurassic Park theme song.
I would want the Jaws theme song playing, but like behind me so that they hear it. So like I'm coming for them.
Now, can you imagine just how confused people would be if you saw me just like running down the field with a sword? And it's just like
Oh my god.
Indian.
It's very fitting. Okay. Alana Zell Gray asks, someone who knows nothing about it asks you about Lord of the Rings. You only have 6 words to describe it. You say what?
Man screws up. Hobbit saves day.
Yep. Alright, Endless Stare asks, do you ship any characters together that are from different fandoms? Example, I just saw on my dash Elsa and Jack Frost.
They are cute.
They're adorable.
I would support that fully. Like I said, Clara Stan, she got me hooked on Clara and Killian. They would be so cute, and they would just be so great together, and he would treat her right, because there are some men in her life that don't. One in particular. I don't know the ship name. I don't. It's Killian and Clara, so Clarion?
Clarion.
Clarion.
I think that Elsa and Jack are freaking adorable. And I know I've blogged like a whole bunch of stuff from them. It's so cute. Andrornita, probably supposed to be Andromeda. Matt, if you could cast a movie of your life, who would you hire and for what role?
I don't care how, and I don't care why, and I don't care how much it costs. I want Jeff Goldblum to play me.
So does that mean I get to be Jeff Goldblum's best friend? Come on, who would play me?
Will Smith.
Yes!
But instead of a movie about me, it's gonna be Independence Day 2.
So our life is Independence Day.
Yeah.
I would want Aiden Turner to play me, because he's so sunshiny.
I like how we want guys to play us.
I don't know.
It's like, I want Aiden Turner to play me, and Dino Gorman to play Bailey, and instead of Jesse's life, it's just Feely and Keely don't die. Spoiler alert.
I'm cool with that. Burning Dean said favorite musical.
Bye Bye Birdie.
But my favorite musical is actually My Fair Lady. She doesn't like it. I love it so much. Yeah. The Desolation of Dementors said, if you could ask J.R.R. Tolkien one question, what would it be?
What did I
Why
do
did
to
you kill them?
Like, honestly.
Did we do all of them? Wait, what? What's the question?
What's a tattoo that you really want, and where would it be? I want it here. All down my arm. I want... Starting with right here, I want a cross, just a simple black cross, and then up here on my upper arm. Up here on my upper arm. That's great English, Bailey. I want a compass pointing towards the cross, and then along the side of the compass, it's a quote from The Hobbit. It's not even like a really big quote, but it's the scene when he's walking in the cave just before he meets Gollum. And he's like, he says like, it's too, he can't see what's ahead, but he knows what's behind, and there's no turning back now, so must move forward. It's something like that. I can't think of it. But I want that along the compass. And then, it's kind of like me. I can have my book nerd, my geek in general, and then Jesus.
I like it.
But I'll never do it.
She probably won't. I have this one, and I like this one a lot. And I want more. This one is a treble clef and a bass clef, and they make a heart, which is like really cliche, but I still like it. And then it says worship on it, because I'm one of the worship leaders at my church. And I love it a lot. And then I have one that I want on my shoulder, and it's a quote from Harry Potter. And I want like birds flying away from it. It's a Dumbledore quote. And then I have like one, it's like a book flipping the pages, and like the ribbon that holds the book or whatever is like out like underneath it, and it's gonna go on my ankle. I have a whole bunch, but my boyfriend doesn't like tattoos, so we'll see if it happens. But
I keep telling her to break up with him.
she loves him. Don't let her deceive you. She just wants him to see this. Alright, so it looks like that's it for this video. And anyways, we love you very much, and thank you for bearing with us.
And once again, Jeff, if you're watching, I love you so much.
So much.
You know, every word of Jurassic Park that you say, and every word in Independence that you say, and you just have such a lovely face, and I love the way you play the piano, and you know, I forgive you for being on Glee, but, you know, just make Independence Day 2 happen. Love you.